On the topic now of New Jersey and Virginia, which I think are the two most contested governor's races that people are looking at tonight. These are both seats where it looks like Democrats have the advantages. New Jersey, historically, a Democrat state, that shouldn't be any surprise for anyone. Virginia used to be a red state, purple, kind of leaning blue now. So, again, not a big surprise. But what has been interesting is the margins of the race. New Jersey specifically, the Republican there has made some gains. Still not the front runner, still possibly likely that they might not win. But they've been running a little bit more as like a moderate Republican. Again, now we're moving on over to Virginia. Virginia is supposed to have its first women governor. Both are women running on the Democrat and on the Republican side. How much can we read into these races? If Democrats do win, are they going to be able to use this? Even though, again, it's kind of expected that they win in these states, right? It won't be any surprise. But do you think they'll try to use it as a momentum builder, as they say that this is an election against the president, against Republicans in Congress? Will they try to use it for fundraising, momentum building, or do you think it's still going to be difficult for them? Do you think the rest of the country kind of understands the nuances that this is set in their direction? What are your thoughts there?
The Democrats are desperate. They're grasping for straws at this point. They know that they just lost the national election. They don't have control of, like you were mentioning earlier, just Congress in general or the White House. So they're going to be trying to market this as a major win for them. I think it's important for Republicans to not let them take control of the narrative. Just because they have the media in their favor doesn't mean that that's necessarily what the voters are perceiving. Clearly, a lot more people are looking in between the lines of what they're being sold, especially with polling. So I think, they're going to try to do this just for their benefit, for, like you were saying, fundraising, and to be able to focus on the midterm elections. But ultimately, if a Democrat wins in both states, it's not going to be surprising. I mean, they have both been historically and in recent elections with Virginia, leaning a little bit more liberal. But at the same time, just the margin of error in itself of what is, showing for Virginia, but also for New Jersey with Jack, I think there's a real possibility. And I think in that case, that would be even better for us because it's going to demonstrate, people are tired. They are tired of the rising cost of living in both of these states and the consequences of just Democrat-led policies, with their higher taxes and everything. So it's going to be really interesting how it's going to play out. But either way, I think for Republicans, it's going to be beneficial overall.